Hey you guys, I haven't been doing any videos lately. I've been lazy, but I come on here to say that I'm pregnant. I know last month I posted a video saying I had a pregnancy scare or whatever. I wound up going to the hospital and they did a pregnancy test and it came out negative. So I didn't think nothing of it due to my health issues with my heart or whatever. So I never thought like I could. Well, I knew I could get pregnant, but at that moment, it wasn't on my mind. So, yesterday, actually, which was a Saturday, um, I had woke up and I had like terrible back pain. But before then, like my friend, when he came over, he was like, you sleep all the time. Like, you sure you're not pregnant? And I'm like, no, like, I have health issues. Like, pregnancy is not on my mind. So, yesterday, when I woke up, I was having terrible back pain. And I was like, well, I'm just finna take a pregnancy test just for the heck of it. I know it's negative. So, I wound up taking a pregnancy test. Excuse me. I wound up taking a pregnancy test, waiting on it. It was a digital. Um, it was like one of those cheap digital ones. So I'm waiting on it to load. I go and I do something in the kitchen and I come back and I look down and I'm like, pregnant? That can't be right. It can't be right. So I wind up calling my friend and I'm like, you will not believe this. She was like, what? And I showed her the pregnancy test and all she could do was laugh. And I'm like, I'm in shock. Like, pregnant, like I didn't have no symptoms. The only symptoms I had was sleeping a lot. I was cramping, but I thought my cycle was gonna come on because I was like 8 days late. But I was like, well, last month I was late, but I still came on last month in August, and I came on from like the 12th to the 15th or whatever. And I had sexual intercourse like a week later, which was on the, well, I actually had sexual intercourse on the 27th because I got it in my calendar because I have the flow chart. So it was on the 27th, which was a day after my fertile window. This is crazy because I just can't believe, like, I'm pregnant. So I wound up going to the hospital the same day, which was yesterday. On a Saturday, I wound up going to the hospital and I wanted to see how far along I was because I'm like, I'm taking this medicine for my heart, for my blood pressure. They've already told me it's not a good idea to have a baby, and the medicine that I'm taking, it can cause miscarriages. So I had to go to the hospital or whatever, and they did the pregnancy test, and they was like, well, you are pregnant. So they had to do the ultrasound, and she tried to do it like well, the uterus is, and she was like, well, I can't see, so now we have to do the probe. So she wound up sticking it in me or whatever, and the doctors was like, you're gonna have to come back in 2 days because we can't see it. So just take prenatal vitamins or whatever, and when you come back, we're gonna do a blood test and we're gonna do the ultrasound again. And I was like, okay, but in my eyes, I'm like, it don't make no sense to come back when I could just set up me a OBGYN appointment. I could set up an appointment with my OBGYN. But the reason for me going to the hospital is because I didn't want to say, oh, well, I'm pregnant and I want to see how far along I am. So I lied and I asked God to forgive me if you believe in God and if you don't, a higher power. I was like, God, forgive me, but I'm finna go to this hospital and lie. I'm finna be like, I think I'm having a miscarriage. which I don't want to put that out there in the universe because this is my second pregnancy. My first pregnancy, I had a baby. I had her early. She was 7 months when I had her, and she was 3 weeks when she passed. So, but I'll do another video on that. So I didn't want to put that negative energy out there in the universe about a miscarriage. So I had to ask for forgiveness. But I'm trying. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back out to the hospital tomorrow, which will be a Monday, and I'm gonna let them do what they need to do. But I'm gonna also set up me an appointment with my OBGYN as well. So, how I'm feeling, I'm still shocked. Like I still can't believe I'm pregnant. But at the same time, I'm happy because I feel like I'm blessed, and this is my rainbow baby. For those of you who don't know what a rainbow baby is, it's getting pregnant after you have lost a child, had a miscarriage, whatever the case may be. So this is my rainbow baby, or whatever. So I want to stay positive, have good energy. I don't want to stress about anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm not stressing about nothing. Um, I am a smoker, so therefore, when I go to my doctors, I'm going to tell them that I need a prescription for patches because it's hard. It's very hard to stop smoking, which I can stop at any time. It wasn't like I was smoking cigarettes years ago when it was just hard to stop. But I'm smoking cigars and I can stop at any time. So today is my last day of smoking. Um, I downloaded apps on my phone after I went to the hospital and I found out I was pregnant. Took the test. I downloaded apps. So the apps that I'm using is What to Expect, which is a good app. I love that app. Pregnancy Plus, Over Your Pregnancy, Nurture Glow. That's also a good one. Pregnancy Tracker and Flow. Flow is also good. I use that for my cycle tracker as well, and I put in like when I have sex and different stuff like that. And also, while using it for your menstrual, if you become pregnant, you can click on a button and it takes you to the pregnancy side, and it just tell you how far along you are. So today, while I did my apps, I put in the first day of my last period, which was August 12th through the 15th. So that makes me 5 weeks, 4 days, and my due date is May 20th of 2021. But the other app that I used, it said that my due date was May 19th. Um, like I said, I didn't have any symptoms, not yet at least. Um, I just had back pain.